What if I start and it fails? What if I don't know what I'm doing? What if people don't like it? What if I'm embarrassing myself? Hi, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. It's still your girl, Zekwa Imelda. If this is your first time of seeing this pretty face, please don't make it your last by subscribing to our channel. Here on this channel, we not only educate, but we also entertain and we have fun. Yes, so if it's something that you're interested in, then please kindly subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, you know I love you big time. I would like to officially say Happy New Year to everybody. I pray that this year brings forth all the happiness that we all seek. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. So this channel has always been about beauty, basically. But this year we decided to incorporate so many things. We are putting in self-development tips, vlogs, lifestyle, a whole lot of content. So if you haven't subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. A huge disclaimer: the things I'll be sharing on this channel are not being shared because I'm an expert in that field. No, they are being shared because some of them are challenges I've faced in the past. Some are challenges I'm still experiencing, maybe right now. Okay, and I've thought within myself what's a better way to actually let people know, because I know that there are some people out there that are facing the same challenges as I am. So I feel that it is best for us to walk through the process together. Yes, I haven't figured it out yet. I am still figuring it out. So I wouldn't want to come to this channel and act as if I have it all figured out. No, I don't have it figured out at all. Okay, so we'll figure it out together, step by step. I will go through this school called life together. Okay, we are basically going to be teaching each other as well as learning from each other, if that makes sense. Without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Have you been trying to start up a new thing? It could be a business, it could be learning a skill, it could be uh, going into tech, basically starting up a new thing, but you have these little tiny voices on your head screaming, what if I don't know what I'm doing? What if I start and it fails? What if people don't like what I'm doing? What if I'm embarrassing myself? These things are things I've battled with. Some of them I'm still battling with them right now. Okay, but then trust me, it's a common thing that happens, especially in our early 20s or middle 20s, because then we are actually processing life. We have not really known life like that, so we are basically processing life. So it's normal, it's totally fine. If you're going through that phase, it's fine, but I'm here for you. We are here for each other. Okay, so the common term I'm going to use for this particular thing that we all are going through together is limiting belief. Now, what is limiting belief? A limiting belief is a thought or a state of mind that makes you believe something is an absolute truth, right? And it stops you from achieving some certain things, if that makes sense. Okay, so basically limiting belief cannot just always be all about you. It can be about life in general. It can be about certain people. It can be about different kind of things. Do you get? But then it mustn't really be about you. For instance, I am too old to go back to school. That is because a certain age, the world says it that you're not supposed to be in secondary school at this age. Okay, so even if something somehow drew you backwards and then you decided to go back to secondary school at your late 30s, you will definitely not go. Why? Because the world says it that secondary school has a certain age for you to actually graduate from, if that makes sense. Me personally, I left YouTube for years. I'm not proud of that, yes, but I've been out of YouTube for years. So when I wanted to come back to this YouTube, right, my mind was like, you've left for years, so why would you bother? Why would you bother going back? You can as well just delete the channel. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Is basically the belief, is limiting belief, is basically what we think, is our thoughts, is our state of mind. Okay, now another thing is You want to be an influencer, and you're looking at a particular mentor or a particular influencer that you are aspiring to be like, and you're like, can I talk the way this person talk? Can I wear the outfit this person wears? Can I, you know, you are actually telling yourself that your personality doesn't match this particular person's personality. That means you might not really be able to influence. That means you're not good in influencing, and this kills your spirit of being an influencer. Does that make sense at all? Now, like I said earlier, we are going to process this together. I'll be teaching you and I'll be learning from you. Okay, so I'm going to list 7 steps on how to overcome these limiting beliefs. All right, now let's jump right into it. The first one is speak positively. I can't emphasize this enough. As of last year, even years back before last year, I used to speak negatively on myself. I can just do something that I know I'm not supposed to do, and then I'll be like, you know that you're stupid, you know that you're foolish, you know that how can you do this, you know that you this, are you get? So it doesn't make sense. I'm telling you now, I'm guilty of this. This is my number one crime. It's my number one crime. Yeah, you caught me. You caught me. Yes, it's my number one crime, and I'm not so proud of it. And I'm working towards it. In fact, I've worked towards it. Of course, there's nobody like me. Whether consciously or unconsciously, mind what you say to yourself. Mind what you say about yourself, basically, because what we say to ourselves have great impact on us, if that makes sense. So number 2 is do not be too comfortable. Whatever thing you're doing out there, let's say for instance you're earning 80k in a month, or you're earning 100k in a month, and you feel you're comfortable. I mean, the 100k buys you the quality clothes, hair, you know, even though it can't buy you that. But let's assume that you're earning 100k in a month, and at the end of the day, the 100k is okay for you. You're comfortable with the 100k and stuff like that, and you're just, you're just relaxed. You're just relaxed, not knowing that if, for instance, if you are in tech, there are skills you can learn to upgrade the existing skills that you have. Does that make sense? So do not be too comfortable in a particular space. We need to constantly learn how to push ourselves to achieve more. Know the potentials that you have. So you have to actually work on pushing yourself out there. Taking risk is actually a very nice thing, because it's risk basically, yes, I know that. But at the end of the day, that risk that you're planning to take, if you end up not taking that risk, what would actually happen? We need to constantly push ourselves to step out of our comfort zones. Taking risk has always been a problem for me. I would rather think about it. I will spend the whole day thinking about it, but I will end up not doing anything. But you know what? This year we are doing it. Anything that comes to our head, we are doing it. Yes, what's the worst thing that can happen? You can fail. Yes, even if you fail, you will start again. It's normal. Okay, there's no success without failure, if that makes sense. So basically we have to get creative and think of new belief. Okay, you never can tell. The first step might actually be a stepping stone, and it might not be as difficult as we believe that it would be. Okay, so the third point we are going to talk about right now is show up. You want to be a YouTuber, you want to be a content creator, you want to be a digital marketer, you want to be into tech, you want to learn a new skill, whatever thing you want to do, just show up for yourself. Yes, do not think, just show up. Show up, like show up. Show up for yourself. Whether you have a script or not, show up. Whether you have the skills or not, show up. Whether you know what you're doing, show up. Whether you have all you need, show up. You never can tell. If you keep procrastinating, life keeps going on and on and on and on. By showing up, I didn't say that you should show up today and run off tomorrow like I did. Yes, I'm guilty of it again. No, no, don't do that. Show up and be consistent. Show up and try your best to be consistent. I know a whole lot of people preach consistency is the key, consistency is the key, but it's not easy to be consistent. I'm not going to lie, but just try. If God says that you're making an effort, you're at least trying. He will crown your efforts with success, definitely. So all you need to do is Show up for yourself. Be consistent. Don't just show up and run off the next day. Show up and be consistent. You will see that things will definitely work out. Why I'm talking about consistency now is because you cannot just put little effort, like you just show up today and then you run off and you expect things to be, magnificently big or flourish or stuff like that. You have to put in the work. You get. So my loves, you need to consistently put in the work and watch it happen for you. Okay? No matter how difficult it is, just show up. Then the fourth point on my list is also something I'm guilty of. I'm not going to lie. Stop comparing your current state with someone else's mastery class or mastery level, basically. Does that make sense? Little background story. When I started YouTube, I had my mentors. I had people I looked up to, and I'm still looking up to, basically. So these people, every time I come on YouTube, I watch their channel every single day to see how they talk, how they edit, how they do things, how their background setup is, and stuff like that. I actually love watching them because they encourage me, right? But at some point when I left YouTube because of the good reasons I had, I started comparing. Most of them were not inspirational to me anymore. They became a tool for me to compare myself. I was basically saying, look at let's use Dima Ume for instance. Look at Dima Ume's lightning. Look at her background. Look at the way she talks. Look at the way she dresses. Look at her face. Look at her stuff like that. I started comparing. Dima Ume has even been on YouTube for years, but let's talk about people that just started. I knew people that literally started after me, not before me, after me, and they've done well for themselves. So these are something we should actually be proud of them for, not to compare them. Because if you keep comparing, you don't know the forces behind their success. You don't know, you are you, they are they are them, whichever one. Another thing when it comes to comparison is you wanting to be an influencer and then looking at someone else's life and you are like, my personality is not like this, so I'm an introvert. I can't really, go out. I can't hang out with people, and I can't be like this. I can't be an influencer, stuff like that. No, baby, no, don't do that. Don't do that. No, just a whole number of influencers out there that are introverts. Yes, there are a lot that are introverts. But once you get into the business, once you start doing it, you keep adapting. That's just the realistic thing there. You keep adapting. So what I'm trying to say is they've not always been like this. Yes. Kamsi Namani, for instance, she's an OG. So yeah, she started off with makeup tutorials and her makeup, skincare and stuff like that. And if you watch her previous video and watch her video now, you will notice the difference, right? The way she's confident on camera right now is not the way she was before. It's not the way she has always been. Okay, so it's a gradual process. Once you keep on doing it, you will keep getting better. Definitely, you will keep getting better. It's a skill. Anything you start and you're consistent in it, you will definitely keep getting better. So don't just start comparing, sitting one place to compare yourself. Oh, I don't have the lighting that this person has. I don't have the accent that this person has, or I don't have the whatever that this person has. Please do not be like that. I'm not doing that this year. We are not doing that this year. It's a different thing to learn from people. It's a different thing to actually look at this person's life and say, oh, I want to be like this person. I want to be talking like this person. I want to do things like this person. I want to be a content creator. I want to start my own business. I want to learn this skill. You can actually say all those things and you have people that you inspire to be like. Yes, it's totally normal. But what you don't want to do for yourself is to start comparing your life with their life, basically. You don't have to compare. You just have to learn and allow them inspire you, right? Just allow them inspire you. Don't compare your life. The last thing I'm going to say on this point is that Rome was not built in a day. Yes, it's a gradual process. It's actually a gradual process. The fifth point I'm going to be making now is surround yourself with positivity. This point is a little bit different from the point I made earlier. Reason being that by surrounding yourself with positivity, I mean surround yourself with people that have same mindset with you. Surround yourself with people that influence you. Surround yourself with people that that are almost in the same cycle of life with you. You need to know the importance of a supportive environment. You need to know the importance of supportive friends. Build a network of friends that inspire you. You need to get mentors. So don't just go out there and make friends. Make friends because these people actually matter. These people are go-getter. They are dream chasers. Make friends because you see the potentials in this person, right? You wanna tap from the person's blessing. You wanna tap from the person's IQ. Don't just go out there and make friends because you want to make friends, because you want to belong, because you want to be tagged along. Go out there and make friends that will impact your life. Okay, friends that will push you. Don't make friends that will discourage you from your plans in life. Don't make friends that will say, oh, you're not fit to do this, you're not supposed to be in this area of life. You can't do this. How do you expect yourself to be like this, or how do you expect yourself to do things like this? You don't have the capacity and stuff like that. No, you don't do that. And you also should not be that kind of friend to your friends, if that makes sense. So the sixth one we will be talking about is set realistic goals. Yes, you heard me right. You'll basically be lying to yourself if you set unrealistic goals. You are lying to yourself, not me. Yes, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you should not dream big. You can dream big. But by all means, dream big, dream large, right? But then you can set your goals in the sense that you break those big dreams into smaller versions. You can break them down, break it down, break it down. Don't just say you wanna be Dangote tomorrow and you're sitting on the bed lying down every morning, every night. You're lying down. You're not even working hard to do that enough. Like you're not pushing yourself harder to make it. How would you achieve that? Do you get? So you can actually dream big, but then break your big dreams into manageable steps, if that makes sense. Break your big dreams into manageable steps. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay? And my loves, the last but not the least is ask yourself questions. I need you to stand up and ask yourself, what will happen if these limiting beliefs are wrong? You need to ask yourself that question. Ask yourself, what if you don't start now? What will your life be in the next 10 years, the next 5 years, if you don't start? And when thoughts like, what if people don't like what you're doing, comes to your head again, I need you to ask yourself, what if there's someone you want to save or you are about to save with this content you are putting out? It could be anything. It might not just be self-development talk. It can actually be makeup. Yes, for instance, makeup. What if after creating that content, there's a way you applied your eyeshadow that this person does not know how to apply it, and after watching your video, the person learns how to do it. You save the soul. So don't just sit there and say, what if people don't like what you're doing? What if this, that? What if that's this? All you need to do is to do it. Okay? Once you do it, you will see that someone somewhere needs that thing. So what if you don't save that soul you were meant to save in the first place? What if people actually like your content? It's a question you need to ask yourself. Don't allow this limiting belief to keep asking you on your head, what if people don't like it? What if people don't like it? Ask the question, what if people like it? What if people like it? For real. Apart from people liking it, what about people that you're going to impact their lives? You never can tell whether you start it today or not. Today is not coming back. That's just the sad truth. Whether you start it today or not, today is never coming back. These four-letter words Time. Time. It keeps going. It keeps going. It's never coming back. Rather, it keeps going. Finally, I hope this encourages you to start. If it's a business, start it. If it's a skill you want to learn, go learn that skill. If it's content you want to start creating your content. Don't look back. Don't allow for a minute this limiting belief to be stuck in your head. Don't allow that. Fight it. You can do it. Because your life is waiting for you to live it. No one is going to live your life for you. For you to watch this, it actually shows that I've battled with my limiting belief. And if I can do it, you can do it too. So guys, I honestly believe that if you sit down and think about these amazing 7 points that I've given to you in order to overcome your self-limiting beliefs or general limiting beliefs, then your life will be much better. I pray that we all move past our limiting beliefs and start pursuing a life full of possibilities and potentials. All right. So, my loves, if you have watched to this point, then I should actually give you a kudos. Thank you for watching, and I really hope that you learned one or two from this video. Okay, so if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and share. Please don't hesitate to subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel, because we are coming back with more self-development tips that will make our year the best year yet. Okay, so guys, see you in my next video. Until then, you know what to do. Stay loved, stay blessed, stay fabulous. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.